If you are watching this, something in your relationship has already changed and you can feel it. Maybe you've just found out, or maybe it's been weeks, months, or even years, and it still doesn't make sense. Or maybe you are the one who crossed a line and now you are trying to understand how things got here. Either way, this is not an easy place to be. What I want to do in this series is simple, but not easy. I am not here to take sides. I am not here to judge you. And I am definitely not here to give you quick, feel-good answers. Because the truth is, infidelity is complicated. And if you try to simplify it too much, you end up missing what actually matters. If you are the one who was betrayed, you might feel like your entire reality just cracked open. A message, a call, a detail that didn't add up, and suddenly everything looks different. Things that felt certain don't feel certain anymore. Memories don't feel reliable. You may find yourself going over the same questions again and again. When did this start? What was real? Can I ever trust again? And the hardest part is, there is no immediate answer that settles that feeling. And if you are the one who had the affair, you might be dealing with something very different, but just as heavy. Maybe there is guilt, shame, maybe there is confusion. Maybe part of you is trying to fix things, and another part doesn't even fully understand how you got there. You might be asking yourself, why did I do this? Why didn't I stop earlier? Is this fixable? Or did I break something permanently? So right now, there are two people standing in completely different emotional realities, and yet trying to figure out what to do next together. That space right there, that confusion, that tension, that distance, that's where this series begins. Over the next set of videos, we are going to walk through this step by step, so you don't make decisions from shock, guilt, or confusion, but from clarity. We'll talk about what leads up to an affair, because it usually doesn't start with a single decision. It starts earlier, with small shifts, unspoken needs, boundaries that slowly blur. We'll explore how emotional connections cross the line, why secrecy becomes part of the process, and what actually happens psychologically. And most important, what it really takes to move forward. Whether that means rebuilding the relationship or understanding it clearly enough to let it go. Because this isn't just about what happened between two people. It is about how trust is built, how it is destroyed, and what it really takes to rebuild it. There is no single right outcome here. Some relationships survive this, others don't. But what matters is that whatever happens next comes from clarity and not confusion. If this is something you are going through or trying to understand, you might want to follow this series. In the next video, we are not starting with the affair. We are starting with a belief most people have, because more often than not, that is exactly where it begins. The belief, this could never happen to me. This could never happen to us.